Hey, what's up? It's your boy Burf, and I'm back, baby, with another epic vintage toy hunting adventure. And today we're going to be hitting up Retro Expo. I have been to this show every year for like the last 4 years, and it is always a phenomenal show. Tons of vendors, tons of vintage toys, all kinds of goodies, modern and from yesteryear. And this year was no different, and I picked up some cool scores along the way. I can't wait to show them to you. This is always a fun event. But before we dive into that, I just want to give a quick shout out to one of my Goody Will gang members, Matt Sinclair, and his 5-year-old daughter, Sterling Jade. So Matt told me she's a big fan of the channel, and her and Daddy watch the show every single time. Every time I upload a video, they watch it together and they have that daddy-daughter bonding time. In fact, she told Matt, she said, because apparently he has family that lives here in the area, and she said, Daddy, the next time we go to Texas, can we meet Burf? So Sterling, if you're watching, I would absolutely love to meet you and your dad and maybe do a little thrifting adventure together. So anyway, we got a fun action-packed show lined up right here, and like I am just so excited to show you all the goodness that I got to experience at the show. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. If you are, hit that like button and then let's roll out.
My name is Burf and this is my turf. I'm straight out of the thrift store.
Oh, hey, look, we met up again. We found some of the vintage stuff. Or semi, all the skeleton warriors, that's cool. I'd like to get them loose. I'm more of are you a loose or a carded
Loose guy?
Yeah, I'm a loose guy too.
I'll pick it up if it's carded. Just
Right.
Whatever.
I hear
Get
you.
it loose.
That's kind of how I am too.
Rather dig. And the Ultraman stuff. Like
Oh, okay, is that all part of the Ultraman line?
I think so.
It looks like. Oh yeah, here, yeah, maybe here on the back. I see him.
I can't read it. So.
Right. You don't know Japanese?
I'm pretty sure.
It's kind of neat. Oh, we got some vintage Star Wars. Looks like some Power of the Force stuff, though. Not really into that. I need some of these guys. I'm actually been on the hunt for the Skeletor. Oh, there's the He-Man. I need him and I need him. So it didn't take me too long to pick up my first score of the day. I ended up getting that He-Man from Turtles of Grayskull. Now, by the time I decided I wanted to get in this line, that first wave had already gone by. And initially I wasn't gonna get into it. I was like, I don't know, they're kind of cool, but I'll pass. But then the Mousetrap figure came out, and I love Trapjaw, and I was just like, I gotta get that. Plus, I got it on clearance for like 15 bucks. It's like normally 25. So I picked that up and then opened it up, got it in my hands, and I was like, man, these figures are really cool. I think I'm gonna get into this, and I'm just gonna do the He-Man side of things. I'm not gonna do the TMNT side of it. So, you know, I ended up getting like Ram Man and Beast Man, and then the Krang came out, and I was like, oh, that Krang figure is so cool. So I ended up getting Krang, and then I got Shredder, and next thing I know, like, I've decided to get into this entire line. So seeing this He-Man on the shelf is freaking awesome, because I have been hunting for him for a while, and because I missed out on that whole first wave, I didn't really buy anything from it other than the Mousetrap. Which I think Mousetrap was the first wave, could have been the second, but by that point in time, he was long gone and he hasn't been showing up. So I grabbed him. Let's do a little show and tell. Wow, man, I gotta tell you, this figure looks so damn good. What an amazing figure. They did a really, really good job with this. I'm really digging this crossover stuff that these toy companies are doing. I think I heard recently that they're going to be doing like a crossover with Thundercats as well, which I think would be really neat. But this purple and lime green with the red eyes, like just absolutely amazing. And I didn't think, like I got to the point after looking in stores for a while for him that I was just like, I missed out, man. I'm gonna have to order him online because he's just not gonna show up in stores, other than, you know, maybe he'll show up at Ross at Christmas time or something like that, which he might, you know. It's like and then you kick yourself because at Ross they're gonna be like $2.99 or $3.99 or something like that, you know. But I think it's a cool line, and I'm looking forward to getting the rest of the figures as well. And like I said, I don't know if I mentioned it yet, but like I'm on the hunt for the Skeletor. The Skeletor just recently came out along with some of the other figures, so I'm looking forward to finding him. There are so many awesome figures in this line. The Merman is incredible. He actually has like a mermaid's tail. The Beast Man, the Ram Man, the Krang, even the Shredder. Like, it's just absolutely fantastic. I'm looking forward to finding more of these figures along the way. Now, I also needed that Leo that was on the shelf, but I'm working on a budget and I didn't want to spend $40 of my budget on the first booth because I'm working with about $150 here, you know, so I got to keep things kind of tight. Let's see what else we can find at this show. I've seen this one before. Huh. Who is that? I've never seen that. Is that a Masters of the Universe? If it is, I am totally unaware of that one. There's some She-Ra. Oh, it looks like it might be a complete Mumra. Oh yeah, it's a complete one. Oh, check that out. Tower of Omens. Oh, well, I am the spirit of Snake Mountain. Wow. That is awesome. You got Shipwreck and Slaughter from Slaughter's Marauders. Some Ninja Force, and wow, check that out. That's the Ghost Striker, right? Oh, here's some more Robotech. These things are cool. I saw these at the G.I. Joe show and was like, wow, those things are awesome. I've never seen them before. Man, maybe one day. Oh, we got some Silverhawks. That's cool. Carded. Vintage. Star Wars figures. Wow, look at these figures. Man, these are incredible. Man, look at the sculpts on these things. Wow.
I know.
We got some Thundercats. Some real Ghostbusters. I'm assuming that's a vintage one. It's got the proton packs intact, which is awesome. Some Batman Adventures. That's cool.
They take up so much room, they fill up the tunnel really quick. Yeah. And then you start opening this.
Daredevil is pretty cool. Oh, wow. Oh, I need him. I don't know if I want to pay $60 for him, though, but I do need him. We got some superpowers back here. I just picked up that superpowers case at that estate sale, so now I need some superpowers to fill it up, but again, Those prices are probably a little out of my range.
APC? Yeah. An APC on...
Oh yeah, that's the Superpowers case that I picked up at the estate sale, except I got mine for $25. This Batmobile is fantastic. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's like all the different card backs. Oh, look at this 5-pack. Wow, look at all these LED lamps, man. That turtle one is freaking awesome. 30 bucks, handcrafted. That doesn't seem like a bad price. It seems pretty decent. I mean, these are really nice. We got some core action figures in there. 15 bucks for the 3 of them. Check out these guys. I don't know what these are. There's a couple of different ones here. Very unique. So these are actually called Weird Balls. So there were the balls version of the Weird Balls, and then they made these figures, I guess, in 1986. Very cool.
Okay, there.
Oh, I didn't know that they did him with articulation. I have a Wile E. Kit and a Wile E. Cat, but they have no articulation at all.
Once you're at this thing, it's got a rod, but it's all about playing. I have to like rings. Yeah, it's just a little backpack that we
That is a really cool piece. What do they want for the 20 bucks? I've never seen that one before. Oh, that tank is awesome. Looks like he's taken cover from heavy gunfire. Oh wow, check that thing out. Wow. Damn, we got a wall of Toy Biz. Look at that. That is incredible. There's so many cool ones in here too. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Lots of loose figures. That's what your boy likes. I like the loosies.
Oh, this is from Tron.
I'd like to get some more vehicles for my crash dummies, but I'd like to actually get some more crash dummies first, specifically loose ones. I've got them on card. I really don't have any loose ones. Pretty much have all of these. I don't see any that I don't have. Furbies. McDonald's or Burger King Furbies. Can't remember which fast food joint put those out, but They are kids' mill. Well, we had a wall of Toy Biz. Now we got a wall of Simpsons. Look at all these Simpsons figures. Here's some Judge Dredd on card. I actually had these loose, but I did a trade with my buddy Bob from Bob's Toys and Comics on Instagram. Those are cool. I've never seen them on card before. Wow, we got the Hall of Justice. There's Captain Laser from Major Matt Mason. Got some vintage Star Wars vehicles, a Millennium Falcon. We got a Snow Speeder. This is such a cool vehicle. And what I think is TMNT. I know this is for sure. Not sure about this one. This Dick Tracy Crime Stoppers grooming set. The box is a little beat, but that's pretty cool. So the next thing I picked up at the show was this Dick Tracy Crime Stoppers grooming set. So I love Dick Tracy toys and all the merchandise and stuff. I've got a little collection of them going, and when I saw this I was like, man, I don't have that, and I think it's super neat, so I ended up picking it up, and it's gonna look great with everything else I have in the collection. You just don't really see this type of stuff too often. The figures you see a lot, you know, you always see them at toy shows, you see them at the vintage toy stores. They're, you know, very accessible online at eBay, but this type of stuff just doesn't come by all that often, so I grabbed it. Now that is a really cool looking Thor. Wow, look at that. He's got his handcuffs and everything. His feet and hands are a little wore out, but he's got the cuffs. Wow, look at these Alfs. Those are some big boys there, man. Oh my God, those are incredible. What are these? These are knockoffs. Are they? Or no, are they actually Mad Balls? Oh yeah, maybe they are. Wow. These out, these are like $5. Oh man, that is so different. I think I gotta get that. That is kind of cool. There's a couple of them, but this one has a broken hand. So I ended up picking up my first bootleg / knockoff figure of the day. I'm not sure if it's a bootleg or a knockoff, but picked up my first one. And I say first because that is an indication that there will be more bootlegs showing up in this episode that I bought at the show. I just love bootlegs and knockoffs. But I have no idea who this dude is. So if any of you have any information on this guy, please comment below. I'd love to know more about it. So I ended up getting that, and I also ended up getting these awesome kid robot Mad Balls. So, you know, it would have been really cool if these would have been actual like vintage Mad Balls, but I'll take the kid robot stuff because they are pretty epic. So I ended up grabbing 2 of them. I think they were like $25 a piece or something like that. So I ended up getting both of those, and the little bootleg guy, he was like $5 or something. So excited to add this stuff to the collection. Captain Caveman. That's awesome. These guys. Bootleg booth is my kind of booth. snorks, man. Look at all the snorks. Oh, look at the size of that thing, man. Oh my God, that is huge. Oh wow, look at that bootleg. That is cool, man. It's like a fat gadget. What's that? Okay, so I've got these figures loose, but you never see them on card. Like, I've never even seen them in the wild. I had to buy mine on eBay. And even on eBay, when I bought mine, I had to buy them loose. I mean, well, one, I wanted them loose, but I didn't see any that were on card. So that's pretty rare. All right, so... Dead. So you said this is a Type 1.
Yeah, see the little
Yeah, show us,
metal,
Keith. The little
wrist
metal like thing in the wrist.
Yeah, those are Type 1s.
Okay. Interesting. And you said that one goes for double,
That's like $200.
and it would normally go for about $300 to $400, maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
Wow.
But this one is like in really good condition.
Yeah, look at that.
Look at the costume's not all tattered
It
out.
looks almost mint, and he's got his. I mean, his bow isn't
And
broken.
His quiver, and also it has.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's got the hat too. Yeah. Wow. Damn, that's nice. And who's this chick?
That's Catwoman.
Oh, that's Catwoman. Is she missing stuff or no? That's just how. Okay. I would have
This
thought she
one-
would have had like a.
This is mint.
like a mask, like over her head, you know?
Yeah,
like-
this is the Migo's superheroes.
Okay.
So this would be more like Super Friends, kind of.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
see the tail? But
Oh,
she is
yeah.
mint. It still has the plastic around her hair.
Very cool.
So this one would be considered mint.
You know what's funny is that I was going to send it to you and I forgot, but I found a photo that my mom sent me of me holding this Superman like in like 1979. I was like 4 years old or something like that, but like that's awesome. Man, that Keith really knows his Migo. He is a huge fan of the Migo line, and he's got some pretty epic pieces in his own collection. For those of you that are new to the channel, that's my buddy Keith. Keith is world famous for, a few years back, found this large haul of like close to 400 different action figures, all packed into bags. And I'm talking vintage stuff like Toy Biz, Young James Bond, James Bond Jr., Swamp Thing, Real Ghostbusters, like you name it, pretty much everything was in this haul. Found it in a thrift store and called me up, and I ended up buying everything, and it cost me like $200 or something like that. But like Keith found it, I bought it, but that's what Keith is famous for. But anyway, that was our buddy Chuck's booth. So Chuck always does these types of toy shows. He's a toy vendor, and Chuck gave me a great deal on these Alf cards. So they were normally $5 a piece, but he gave them both for me. He gave them both to me for just $5. So $2.50 a pack, man. Can't beat that. It's good having friends like that. So, all right, let's see what else we can find at this show. Check these out. Oh, look at this guy. Sergeant Rock. Oh, that's cool.
Are these banded?
That is really cool. He comes with the dog tag and everything. I think I had this when I was a kid. I'm almost certain. 1982. Too bad that wasn't 50% off. Yeah. Yeah, the dog tag. Yeah, I remember those dog tags specifically.
I
Yeah.
had some of these. Man, that looks brand new.
I know. You know what's funny is that like if you saw that loose, you would think it was
Dollar
just a
store.
cheap dollar store toy. Yeah,
Those
exactly.
dollar store army has too.
Right. Oh, look at this. Robin Hood, Alice in Wonderland. Oh, Keith's gonna take the candy out of the wrapper.
Yeah, I'll just throw it in that other one.
Who is that?
It's Sheldon from
from the Big Bang Theory. Yeah.
He's Migo'd out, you know. Got a Migo style figure.
Oh, okay. What's it called? Biff Bang Pow?
Mm-hmm. Shit, the midget stuff.
Yeah. Grayskull Hero.
Adding something like a modern collection just to, you know, have an example of it.
Right. I've never heard of this. Youngblood. Huh, interesting. Got a big old bucket of Power of the Force stuff and some episode 1. Check this out. It is a Terminator 2 Judgment Day Rock'em and Sock'em Robots game. That is cool, man. And here's a Snarf. I think that might be a bootleg. Oh, there's a bootleg Battle Cat. That's cool. Yeah, there's the Terminators. Oh, that's so awesome. Oh, there's a Punisher with his weapon. I like this Fantastic Four thing. This is pretty cool. This dude like reminds me of the Cairo swordsman from Indiana Jones. Oh, check these guys out. Dang, look at all these. Holy cow. Dang, look at all these. Holy cow. Look at that Doc Ock. Oh my god, that is freaking awesome. Here's some bootleg Thundercats. Bootleg Monstar. Wow, look at these guys. Incredible. There's another My Pet Monster. Also has his cuffs. Check out this dude. All right, so these are some of the other bootlegs I picked up at the show. These things are freaking awesome. Now, from my understanding, from what the vendor was telling me, these are like Thundercat bootlegs. And I can kind of see it, especially with the lion-looking guy. As far as the others, I'm not so sure, but like these things are pretty incredible. I could not pass them up, and they were actually a pretty decent price. The vendor gave me a pretty good deal on all of them. I think it averaged out to like, it was like 35 bucks for like all three of them. So I felt like that was a pretty good deal. Initially, I think they were like $20 a piece is what he wanted. And then like one of them was like 15. Anyway, long story short, I got a decent deal on it, something that I was happy with. And man, it's like my bootleg and knockoff collection is just growing every single time I go out to these shows. And I've been picking stuff up at the vintage toy stores like Jaden's toy store here. I picked up some awesome Rambo like knockoff stuff here not too long ago. But anyway, these figures are pretty cool. They're pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. We got some Silkhawks. Jurassic, some Star Wars. Dungeons and Dragons, I believe. G.I. Joe's, Star Wars, yeah. All kinds of good stuff. Mr. Miyagi. Now check these out. Wow, look at these guys. Sweet. The Empire Strikes Back? Oh, that's interesting. A Rainbow Bright VHS. Super Mario. Oh, look at this thing. Oh my God, that is awesome.
You know your name in your collection.
Oh, check out the Kruger. That's awesome.
Make it 80 if you want. Are you doing cash or card?
This is Boston Mike's booth. He's making some deals over here.
If you do card, I gotta do taxes. If you do cash, it's about 75.
Trying to sell a Teddy Ruxpin.
Think about it. Yeah. Just don't go over there and get my pet once. Hey, where are you from? Me, I'm from Massachusetts. Okay. Bro, I'm so out of him right now. Shot.
Oh my God, that's awesome. Cheech and Chong. Some more Robotech. Oh, $10 for him.
If you guys have any questions, let me know.
All right, thanks, man.
Everything's negotiable.
Okay. All right, cool.
Thank you so much for being a part of day one of Retro Expo. Make sure you're getting Patrick Duffy, Priscilla Preston. We're going to talk that. Right in the panel room.
I used to have that Iron Man when I was a kid. I completely forgot about that. Oh, look at this. They got Hank Hill figures from King of the Hill. That is freaking cool, man. I didn't even know they made those. Looks like the whole family's there. Who is that supposed to be? Is that like Leaping Lanny Poffo or something? I don't know who that is. And apparently this is an error card. Oh yeah, it says Skeletor on it, but it's a He-Man. Holy cow, look at this sea of comic books. Look at this. Stamp happy. I like freaking love all that merchandise shit, you know. What's this? The Warrior Beasts. Wow. It's like the whole She-Ra Princess of Power line. That is freaking awesome. Wow. Oh my God. Look at that. A Cat Slayer. 2 of them in the box. Wow. Look at all these vintage Star Wars. So many of them. And here's some carded ones. They look like they've been like resealed or rebubbled on there.
Earlier, but he was all yellow and decided against it.
This is obviously the real expensive shit because it's all locked up. Dang, look at that shredder, man. That is crazy. I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that bootleg Luke. It's got like a Thundercat Sword of Omens. La Guerra de las Galaxias. Galaxias. Check out these Mars Attacks figures. Wow. These are so cool. Oh my god. Oh man, it's Dudley Do Right. That is awesome. We got some Bullwinkle and Rocky. We got Boris and Natasha. You don't see those very often either. So some of the other things I picked up at the show that you didn't necessarily see in this video, because I actually went back a second day and didn't do any filming and just did some shopping. Just had a little me time, you know what I mean? So I ended up picking up this Palace Guard Birdman from Black Star to add to my Black Star collection, which is a small collection, but it's growing. And just like everything else in my collection, everything is growing in little chunks here and there, you know? So I got that. I did end up picking up some Dungeons and Dragons. I got this figure here, got him for $10. And then last but certainly not least, I picked up some Crash Test Dummies. Now I had these guys on card, but I did not have any loose figures. And recently I picked up a Crash Test Dummies playset from a vintage toy store called Empire Toys over in Keller. And I needed some loose figures for the playset, you know? Like, you can't have this awesome loose playset that, you know, you can take out of the box because it's not all sealed or anything. But you can't just have a playset and not have some Crash Test Dummies to put on it. So I ended up grabbing some loose figures as well. But hey, that's all I got for you today. I hope you enjoyed today's episode as much as I enjoyed making it for you. If you did, do me a favor, smash that like button. And if you want to watch more videos just like this, then check out this next video.